Good morning. Welcome to Rovali's podcast. I got the hat, a new hat, my friends. All right. I don't know how many I have left. I keep saying that, but I really don't. I need to maybe get another hat. Anyway, this is my Havana hat, my cigar hat. It's a little tight on my big noggin, but I like it. It's a pretty cool hat. Anyway, have a toast with me, won't you? Now, my wife did say this morning that the coffee was different, and I said, "Oh, really? How so?" "How dare you?" is what I meant. But she said it was a little bit stronger. And one thing that I did know, as I measure out my coffee beans, because I grind my coffee beans every morning, as I measured them out, they was a little shy, so I figured, okay, I will go a little shy on the water, just a hair, and it made all the difference. She knew right away. Bam! So that's interesting. Recipes matter. But it's still really good, though. I love it. And I hope she got used to it. Anyway, we hope everybody had a great weekend. It was a Mother's Day weekend, and as you all know, we are closed Sunday and Monday, so this is our Monday, kind of. But we had fun. We had our family over, came down to the studio, did some karaoke. Everybody had a blast, and just had a great time. And so this week, actually tomorrow, Visit Ogden is, we're going to be having our H25, our Historic 25th Street meeting. Now, Visit Ogden, or excuse me, not Visit Ogden, Ogden, the Downtown Alliance they are kind of, their organization, what they do is they interface with all of the different other organizations. Like you have the Junction, you have the Washington Boulevard section or crew. We'll just call them crew for lack of a better term. You got the Historic 25th Street crew, Junction crew, but they deal with mainly the sectors in downtown Ogden to help things get organized and to be the liaison, so to speak, between the businesses, the local businesses, and Ogden City. And they do a really good job at it too. They're very organized. But what they're doing now, since the pandemic is kind of closing down and people are able to start to gather again in different places, we have been having virtual meetings online to discuss upcoming events and so forth. And we're really excited because tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., we will be having a face-to-face with the Ogden Downtown Alliance at their building, and still keeping socially distant from each other, but we'll be meeting face-to-face to discuss all the things that are planned for 25th Street this coming summer and year. But I just wanted to give you kind of a heads up of what's happening. I don't have the exact dates in front of me, so forgive me for that, but you'll know when things are coming because they'll post it everywhere. If you're not a member of the Historic 25th Street Facebook page, you can go there and find out all of the information of everything that's going to be happening on our fine little street. But let me go over some of the highlighted big projects that are coming that we missed last year. We missed last year in more ways than one, okay? Missed it from here, missed it from just having the event, and but things are getting back to normal, so we're super happy about that. Farmers Market, that's going to be starting really soon. I'm not sure of the date, though. Anyway, forgive me. I just pulled up the newsletter, and I thought, you know what, let's talk about this for a minute. And Harvest Moon and the 25th Street Car Show are all coming back this year. And then we are all also having some downtown construction. 26th Street, they are building a new, they're kind of tearing it up and fixing it for the new UDOT bus lines that are going to be coming downtown and going up to Weber State and so forth, to make travel easier, to make less pollution. So there's a lot of good things coming with this project. So that's a little inconvenient right now, but you can still get around to 25th Street, because that's our main goal, is we want you guys coming down 25th Street, not turning away because there's construction. But if you go all the way down to Wall Avenue, then you can come in through the back way of 25th Street, and if you're coming to Rovali's in particular, you just go in that back parking lot where the DMV is. There's tons of parking back there, so if there's ever any blockages on the road, like they're filming a movie this week down on 25th Street, but the lower end wall is the only place that's closed off. The whole street is not closed off. Rovali's is still wide open, but it's very convenient for you to just go in through the DMV parking lot behind Rovali's and grab yourself a parking spot. If you don't know yet, we have a main gate back there, beautiful patio we'll be setting up in the coming days, and but you can come in there to gain access to Rovali's to come and dine with us. All right. So that construction and a movie thing is going on, but there's many ways to still get to us. You can come up 25th Street and then go behind the building. There's still parking in the front too, but just towards Union Station, just that little edge of the corner is blocked off for a movie that they're making. And then also, let's see. I'm looking at my list here. So those are some of the main highlights of what's happening. They are going to have the Twilight Series concert in the park, as they did in previous years, and that one is coming towards the end of summer, I believe, probably in September, somewhere around there. And then we are having our own show that we've begun rehearsals for. It's called Diamonds in the Rough, and it's our tribute to Neil Diamond. So there's a lot of things going on. We want to welcome everybody back to society. We want to welcome everybody back from our community. I got to say one more time, you guys, you've heard me say it many times before, we are so proud of our community, of holding together, lifting each other up, being positive, doing all that kind of stuff, And that brings me to my final point for my podcast today. What do you do when things don't go right? What do you do when you come across problems, come across surprises that are not so pleasant, what do you do when you feel like things are going against you? Now, when I do my podcasts, I try to keep everything positive. That's me, and that's my personality. But you know what? Things go wrong for me too. They really do. And but I kind of view life as being too short to let problems like that kind of rule the day, or kind of take over the mindset. And so I'm always trying to find solutions. Sometimes the solution is not as easy to find, and I don't want to pretend like that there's the solution is always right there. Sometimes you got to fight for it. Sometimes you got to work for it. Sometimes you just got to let things go and say, you know what, nothing I can do there, and move on. Sometimes you just have to move on, and so there's various ways to handle problems, and I choose, and I'm just telling you guys how I feel, but I choose to find a solution, and if I can't find a solution, then I just kind of let it go, because you can't hold on to, and I'm talking about myself, you can't hold on to those things that you have no control over. Work with the things that you can, help those that you can, that you can help, and because you may be the solution to somebody. You may have even if it's a kind word, a helpful hand, or just part of your time. You may be the solution for somebody, and that's always great. That's always cool. But I just wanted you guys to know that I try to give positive messages every single podcast because I think it's really important, and I don't focus on the negative, even though there's negative things that happen to me too. I don't want to act like, hey, I'm just this happy-go-lucky guy all the time, and I never have any worries, and things are always going good for me, and I'm lucky, and all those kinds of things, because we all face the same struggles day in and day out. But how we handle them, we all handle those differently too. So I just want to be a positive for you guys that watch our podcast, and I want to be a positive for our community, because I love our community. I really do, and my whole team does. Our whole family business, Rovali's, all of our staff, they really love the community here in Ogden, and that's how we show it. We show it with a smile. We show it with great service, and we show it with kindness, and that's what we want to do, and that's who we are. So there you go, guys. That is my word for today. Anyway, we want to invite you down to come and see us today. We open at 11 a.m. for lunch or dinner, and if you're still wanting to do curbside, we're doing that too. Absolutely. You can find us at rovalis.com, rovalis.com, or you can call us at 801-394-1070, and we will take your order, and when the order is ready, we'll run it out to your car and let you be on your way to enjoy something really good. All right, you guys. I'll fill you in about the meeting and all the other details and some dates. Yes, I'll get it together, you guys. All right. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the flip side. Well, let's do one more toast. I love this hat. All right, we'll see you on the flip side. Ciao for now. Woo, 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 woo.